Okay, this is the most embarrassing thing, and I can't believe that I'm going to share this on the internet with the world, but hey guys, I'm Marissa and welcome back to my channel. I am an expecting first-time mom due with a baby boy in May of 2020, and here on YouTube I've been sharing my pregnancy journey as I am preparing for baby with pregnancy updates, as well as how we're preparing for baby and many other aspects related to finances and everything else in between. So if you're interested in keeping up on my journey, then definitely scroll down and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a new video. As I've been going throughout this pregnancy, I've been sharing weekly pregnancy updates, and today I'm sharing my 14-week update. So for all of these videos, I've kind of gone in some sort of a structure, which is how big is the baby, the symptoms that I've been experiencing, baby prep that's happened, and then things that I'm preparing for, and then I also give you a bump shot at the end. So first off, how big is the baby? The app that I've been using throughout this pregnancy that I've really enjoyed is called Pregnancy Plus, and I really like it because it shows you like actual size of what the baby is, which now that I'm 14 weeks, like I'm in my second trimester, and so baby is pretty big. Here he is. That's how big like baby actual size is, which is crazy. Also, yes, I do know that the baby's a boy. We found out with the NIPT like blood test at like 11 weeks. So it's been crazy that we've known for so long that we're having a baby boy. So baby is the size of a pear. He's the size of a pear. He is almost 4 inches long and weighs about 2.5 ounces. I was actually pregnant before this pregnancy, and unfortunately I had a miscarriage in July around 6.5 weeks pregnant. And so it's just been surreal of going through this pregnancy, of getting to experience like all of these things and being so excited for every time I like hit a new week of like, it's a new milestone and this is how much he's grown. So it's been like a whole new perspective, I feel like, after having gone through a really difficult season of miscarriage. And like I said, I am preparing to be a first-time mom, so it is a really exciting time in our life. Okay, so symptoms that I've experienced this week. If you've been keeping up on my pregnancy update videos, then this one won't be a surprise for you. If you've missed them though, I'll have a link to the playlist up above so you can check out my other weeks of pregnancy updates. So basically this week has been a continuation of my runny nose and congestion and coughing and sneezing and all that fun stuff. So I've been sharing this for the last 4 weeks, maybe 5. It's been a long time. Basically I started feeling runny nose, like all this congestion, blowing my nose a ton, and I thought that it was just like a pregnancy thing. I went in for my like 12-week appointment and was told that it sounded like I got more of like a little virus, and it just takes my body a long time to recover from that since I'm pregnant. So it's been like 4.5, 5 weeks. It definitely hasn't been the most fun. I do feel like overall it's been getting better. I mean, some days are better than others right now, but as a whole, I feel like I am getting better. So I'm hoping that within the next week or so, it'll be done. My doctor thought that I'd be feeling better around like weeks 15, 16. Also, another symptom that I've experienced is this rash. I have this like weird rash on my chest. I've been using like Vicks Vapor Rub at night to be able to breathe a little bit more, and I don't know if that's what's causing this rash. I like try and really wash it off in the morning, but anyway, my skin is just a little bit irritated here. And speaking of that, yes, I'm still sleeping in the other room. I haven't slept in our bedroom for like a month because I wake up multiple times in the night to go pee and then to also blow my nose for a while, and I just don't sleep very well. So instead of disturbing Jacob, and it was totally my choice, I just like didn't want to worry about like disrupting him while we were sleeping. I've just been sleeping in our guest room. So it's fine for now, but I would like to be back at my room eventually, hopefully in the next couple weeks. Yes, I'm in my second trimester, which is crazy, and I'm so grateful for it to be in my second trimester. I now don't have like any sort of nausea. I know that I shared in previous update videos that I had a little bit of an aversion to warm foods, which is interesting, and For the most part, the warm foods aversion is not really a thing anymore. There just are some times that I just don't eat very much still. I don't have a huge appetite, and especially when it comes to warm foods, I just don't feel like I want to eat a lot of it, which is weird. Whenever I say that, some people like have totally experienced it, and some people are like, what, that's crazy. So that's definitely getting better, but yes, nausea, I don't have any of that anymore, which is fantastic. I have had a few headaches. I feel like my runny nose has turned into maybe more congestion, and so it's like I feel it up here in my head, and so I have had a few more like headaches, and nothing like too severe that I need to like take, you know, medication for, but just like uncomfortable headaches. I've also been pretty forgetful. And this one has maybe been going on for a few weeks, but I just didn't want to admit it. A few weeks ago, I got mad at my husband Jacob because my toothbrush, I have like an electric toothbrush, and the charger like got unplugged from the wall. And I was like, why did you unplug my toothbrush? And he was like, I didn't unplug your toothbrush. And I was like, ugh, you did, but whatever. So I plugged it back in. And then a few days later, it was unplugged again. I was like, why do you keep unplugging my toothbrush? He's like, I'm not touching your toothbrush. And so I don't know what's going on, if I'm just crazy, if I'm unplugging it myself. There's been a lot of other instances where I've just been a little bit forgetful and forgotten that I've either told people something, I've forgotten to do stuff. I've just been a bit more forgetful in recent weeks, and I'm now just finally admitting it. I didn't really want to admit it beforehand, but I understand. I'm becoming a little bit more forgetful. Okay, this is the most embarrassing thing, and I can't believe that I'm going to share this on the internet with the world, but I have kind of peed myself a couple times. Yeah. I didn't think that this was going to be a thing until I was like very pregnant, but since I've had all this congestion and been so sneezy, I will like sneeze and dribble a little, especially if I'm standing up. And like seriously, the other day I went to the restroom, I came out, and then probably a minute later, I sneezed so hard unexpectedly, and I dribbled a little bit. And I was like, how did that happen? I just went to the bathroom. So that's incredibly embarrassing. And also I'm only like 14 weeks pregnant, but I guess that's, I mean, he's the size of a pear. I guess that's enough pressure to be like, if it's on your bladder. Anyway, I am horribly embarrassed by that, but that's just the truth. Fun baby prep that's happened this week is that baby has gotten a few more clothing items. We've had some friends who have given us old baby clothes, which I'm really grateful for, and learning that I'm probably going to get a lot of like baby supplies and baby clothes from other people who've had babies, which I'm all for. I love being able to save money on things that I don't really necessarily care too much about, and so I know that's like baby clothes are gonna get so dirty and they grow out of them so fast, like those sorts of things. I'm like happy to have hand-me-downs from other friends, and so we like had friends show up at church with like bags of baby clothes for us, which is so sweet. And I'm only 14 weeks, so I still have a lot of time until we have him, but it was just really special that people would think of me and bring me some of their stuff. And I've also had other people reach out to me to be like, let me know exactly what you need, like have all this extra baby gear and all this stuff. So I'm really grateful for that, and I'm hoping that then we won't have to spend too much money when it comes to saving for baby costs, because maybe we'll get just a lot of hand-me-downs. And especially since they just grow out of things and use things so quickly, I think that using like other people's old gear is going to be fantastic. I also have officially started wearing my like belly band and all of my bralettes. So I think I shared about this in a previous video of things that I bought in my first trimester, which I'll leave up above. But I've been loving like the bralettes instead of the real underwire bra. It's been so uncomfortable as I'm just getting, my chest is getting a little bit fuller and I am just like uncomfortable. So getting like a bralette has been so much better. I also got a set of belly bands that I can therefore like leave my pants unbuttoned and have that go over it so that you can't tell that I have my pants unbuttoned. So I'll leave Amazon links to those things down below so you can check them out if you're interested. But I've started using those this week, and they've been very helpful in more of my comfort, especially as I'm at work and trying to be like professional but also be comfortable. So I do have like a little bit of a bump, enough that it's like I feel like I like ate a big dinner, but I feel like it's noticeable, maybe not to everyone, but definitely to me. I have been wearing just like looser fitting clothing, especially like to work, and because it's comfortable, and also just trying to hide it a little bit more. I mean, like, everyone knows that I'm pregnant, but I just feel like I'm at the awkward stage right now that I just look a little pudgy. And so I've just been wearing like bigger sweaters and things like that to kind of cover that up. But yes, it's been exciting to step into like starting to wear more maternity type clothing. I haven't bought like maternity jeans or anything like that, but I plan to here in the next few weeks. And talking about things that I'm planning for, Black Friday is right around the corner, and so I'm planning to see what kinds of things will be out there that I can grab for maternity clothes. I've also had a lot of friends who have said that they are wanting to let me use their maternity clothes, which I'd be so grateful for, and we'll plan to do that. But there are a few things that I plan to get myself. So being on the lookout for sales for maternity clothes coming up. We are also starting to save a bit more for baby related expenses. Starting in the month of December, we're going to be putting $500 a month into a baby fund for us to spend on baby related medical stuff, baby supplies, as well as maternity clothes, maternity gear. I know that as far as baby supplies goes, I'm going to wait on a lot of those things until we get to have like a baby shower to see, you know, what kinds of things I'll still need after that. So I'm not planning on like buying a bunch of things right now because it's still very early. But we'll be saving each month, and that way by the time that baby gets here, we should have enough covered to cover all those sorts of things, as well as labor and delivery costs and everything like that. And I also want to share with you guys a look at my bump here at 14 weeks. So here's a look at my bump. I just have like a loose fitting shirt, which again, I've been liking wearing the loose clothing here. But here at 14 weeks, I mean, I feel like I can definitely tell that I have like a little bit more pudge here than what I used to. But here we are, just a little bit awkward, and I've definitely been liking wearing looser fitting clothes. So that's the update that I have for you guys of my pregnancy at 14 weeks. If you're interested in following along on this pregnancy journey with me, definitely scroll down and hit that subscribe button. Also, check out this playlist of pregnancy update videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.